This is a conversation that really affects me personally because when I think about why am I so passionate to spend the rest of my life protecting people who are violated by their rights. Trafficking is one thing, sex trafficking is a major thing, but it does come down to the moments that you just let it slip when it comes to the first time you experience any form of harassment or abuse. And I realized that I grew up in a culture, a Vietnamese culture, where you don't talk about sex. All I knew from Mama Mai and my dad to protect me was do not get pregnant and do not have sex. Like, you're not having sex. It wasn't even an option to talk about dating a boy you liked, kissing. It was just done, ironclad. So as I grew up, I remember the one time I got the closest to instruction of what sexual harassment looks like. And it was this piece of paper, and it was a picture of a hand touching a knee. And they said, this is okay. And then the next picture showed the hand moving to the thigh, and it said, not okay. And I remember for me, I thought, oh, wow, like, we actually have to talk about this now. Like, that's not okay. And I registered it, just like you do as a kindergartner. You think, when you say stop, drop, and roll, I know what you're referring to.
Yes.
You know, things like that. But I never knew that it's not just the hand and where that goes. This is not okay. The words you say to me are not okay. The way you look at me down the hallway is not okay.
Absolutely.
So I realized later, y'all, like, I'm not giving myself props. I didn't know in my 20s. I didn't know when I get hollered at in my mid-20s and even in my 30s. I'm now learning. This is getting everybody woke to what's okay. So I'm learning now that it's important to have this conversation, not only about what's okay and what's not okay, but to teach your kid to build their own boundaries with what is okay. Here's why, right? My girlfriend's in school. Absolutely, they would call out like, "Look at Jeannie's booty," like, because you know I don't have one, and that's okay. My girlfriend Tamara pats it all the time, and that's okay for me. She is my friend. I trust her. My boundary is comfortable with you because I know you. But that doesn't mean when I walk down the street that you can comment on what my butt looks like because I don't know you like that.
Permission for
So teach your kids the boundaries that are okay with
what's
them.
the consent and things like that.
And just for the parents out there, if you have difficulty having that conversation, there are actually books out there that'll help you. There's a book called I Said No, a kid-to-kid guide to keeping private parts private, and Your Body Belongs to You. So make sure you guys check out those books on Amazon.
That is so informative. I also think it's important that we charge the adults as well, that if someone comes to you and tells you something's wrong, take them seriously, listen to them, hear them out, and follow it out to making sure that that child is protected. Don't take it lightly. I know sometimes we can be like, you know, like you said, even if they're using code words, try to understand and hear that this child is crying out to you and trusting you with information. Don't take it lightly.
Exactly.
Protect that child, help that child.
It's good the schools are doing this, so good work, schools. You know.